Hi there, my name is Jen. I'm the founder of Train with Jen, pre and postnatal movement specialist. I'm a Pilates instructor and I'm a movement teacher. And today I'm going to talk to you about ab separation. 100% of women who are pregnant have an ab separation. Okay, that is the part of the body's natural process to manage pressure. Okay, so your core, its job is to manage the pressure internally and externally. So your abs actually separate to manage the pressure of your child inside you. So once you have your child, technically your abs have separated. And then there's a healing process that goes on. And for some women, those abdominals come back together. Usually takes about maybe 6 weeks, maybe 8 months, maybe a year. Everyone is very different. And for some women, those abdominal bellies do not come back together on their own. So how do you know if you are at the 6-week mark that your abs are still separated? I'm going to show you. It's a really easy exam that you can do on yourself, but you can also go to a pelvic floor specialist, a therapist, a physiotherapist. Your doula or your midwife or your OB can also check you for an ab separation, but you can also do it on your own. So let me show you. Okay, we're going to lie down on our back. Okay, come on down. Okay, you're going to try to make sure your body is in a relaxed position and in a somewhat neutral position. So that means the rib cage is sort of on the mat, maybe not all of the ribs because the rib cage is pretty big and some of our ribs might be out of alignment. That's okay. And you're going to think about your pelvis. So you want to make sure that there's a little curve in your low back that's off the mat, okay? And that your pelvis, your hip bones, and your pubic bone are somewhat flush, okay? From here, I'm going to roll up my shirt, okay, just to about the tops of my ribs. And I'm going to put my fingers in my belly button, okay, starting at my belly button. And from here, I'm going to make a tiny little ab curl, very small. I'm actually not even going to curl. I'm just going to lift my head a tiny bit to create some pressure in my abdominals. And then I'm going to hold my head with my abs on just a little tiny bit and walk my fingers up my abdominals and see if my fingers sink in anywhere, okay? So an ab separation, clinically, they go by how deep those fingers sink in, okay? Sometimes the separation can be fairly wide, like 2 fingers wide, but that actually could be a natural separation for your body type. But you were more concerned about with the deepness of which that separation is. And if at any point you hit or feel anything that feels, I want to say ouchy, okay, so you don't want to poke at anything that feels ouchy. You want to be gentle and just kind of climb your fingers up your abdominals, okay? You want to relax, and then you want to do the lower as well. So you would roll down the top of your shorts, and you would engage again, and you would bring those fingers from the belly button down, okay? Walking those fingers down. And notice, for me, my ab separation was around the belly button at the top, and I could feel it. And I progressed into more heavier exercise, and I could see that ab separation get worse. So after I do my exercise, let's say 45 minutes later, or even 30 minutes later, I'd look in the mirror and I was actually looked like I was 3 months pregnant again. I would be kind of bloated and distended. And that's the clue to me that I definitely had an ab separation that wasn't healed. Okay, so there are some indicators. Usually if we're doing too much lifting, if we're doing the wrong sort of movements for our postnatal rehab, something that is too intense, that can make our ab separation worse. And you need to know that ab separations do take a long time to heal, so you have to stick with the basics for a while until you progress to more intense things. Okay, that's it for now. You can always check out my postnatal Pilates and movement series at trainwithjen.com if you want more information or more exercises on ab separation and core engagement. Thanks so much.